climax. The high supreme queen of mathematical matters and intellect. She said she's ready, rockin' steady for my ever ready. She said it's envy of my memories. It never fades, stays faithful to this day. In many ways changes, but it always seems to stay the same. She said imagine a more perfect universe. You and I versus all, universally in awe. The mic clenched, nails sent to quench your thirst. Determined to birth, my words give the gift to learn. For all concerned, you're the first to see my world turn. I heard of sights and sights that I never heard. At first it's you and then it's only me. We reminisce the memories of what will ever be. Our most degrees is a science to remember. Time is only temporary, nothing lasts forever. She with arrows from the God of love, arrows ever since she said I'm your girlfriend. You saw it through the lens. Pretty brown from Brownsville, Spanish mom from Panama. Second seed, second scar, second story law. We paid a medium a small fee to make a large guess at future degrees. My jewel empress, Denise said, forever carry your prince if you're truly convinced. This isn't it when you reminisce. At first it's you and then it's only me. We reminisce the memories of what will ever be. Our most degrees is a science to remember. Time is only temporary, nothing lasts forever. Besides said, you should meet my girl, sister's friend. She wasn't playing in the lenses of elevation. She couldn't wait. DAT on 28. The fourth of Paris never heard of talents. I felt attraction to rotating planets. Madonna, she used to burn, but she never seen a Adonis. Dynamic furnace to burn. Some actors, my voice is heard when words affect. Till my task came that, take deck, get dejected. I respected like we treaded, thoughtfully reflected. Mostly pensive, sensitive, with only one message. It's you and then it's only me. We reminisce the memories of what will ever be. Our most degrees is a science to remember. Time is only temporary, nothing lasts forever. At first it's you and then it's only me. We reminisce the memories of what will ever be. Our most degrees is a science to remember. Time is only temporary, nothing lasts forever. It's time for closed caption, motion cap status. She said she loves her cameras with affection for dynamic. She always my planets, making major transaction back and into this world. Rock my cap and jacket, hug my girl, holding my aim. Still ate my seed, operated, traded into this game. Debated links and chains, broke a hymen and waited. Decades later, hyphenated. The tree of my brand, the man stands, my man's a chance. Advances in glass and life is in hand. Full of past in the past, and we exodus back to ash. And next to this, witness my solar system slipping into a vision that Saturn brings eternal circle thing. At first it's you and then it's only me. We reminisce the memories of what will ever be. Our most degrees is a science to remember. Time is only temporary, nothing lasts forever. At first it's you and then it's only me. We reminisce the memories of what will ever be. Our most degrees is a science to remember. Time is only temporary, nothing lasts forever. And as we all live and breathe, the fast memories are so remember. Years go by, and the tears of the rivers that there to import important documents and portents to orbital spaceports. That Stacy and TJ tactical attacks. My computer interface encased my brain case that goes to my shell. Membranous cortex suspended in a protein gel. A base of operations, stay at communications. A cyborg series circuit board. Extension cord wrapped around my spinal cord. A reactor acts my power core. I met my contact. Computer hack. Hitman with a contract. The jacket sets, VHS cassettes, and Betamax. For a trapper's tap, they tip off. He intended to trap. The outdated flows and non-matching code. My terminal's closed. Stacy said a brain spike. Tongue tight. Swiping his website. Freeze memory chips. Leaves assembly disk dried up and white. His brain poop blows. The gels in the skull glows. He lets an empty hush rated by Stacy and Dynamics Plus. Then he self-destruct with enough backload of overload flows. Few circuit path. Chrome reboot. Download and remove. Glass side magnified. Classified documents. And the internet prints of 6 different tints. Magnifying the fine print. Try ultraviolet visors. Change the heat bio patterns. Job stabilizers. Using internal thermal bioscanners. High-tech optics. Break mental blocks and delirium. Internal gyroscope. Focus to return to equilibrium. Checking your voicemail. You see the page for data package. I'm a carrier or courier. The same one I damaged earlier. A dual Android. Stacy, log on when she drops it. I'm an optic perform electronic self-diagnostics.
Stacy, strategic, tactical, computer interface. Running at 80% efficiency. Loading halfway through. Here she comes.
Now it's on to phase 2. Fembot robot rendezvous. Meeting the double agent. Trading lotus notes and pages. Photos of a folder. Multiple angles and cams. Camera capture parameters. My brain waves a scan. The scan trunk scan. Pan right. Scroll past the foresight.
Don't give her too much access.
Stacy, relax. I got fragments encoded on 16 tracks. Loaded down intact. Flows on file for the facts. Stacy, disengage the interface. Viral infection. Electric anesthetic. Disinfected. Internet nexus disconnection. The lines are severed. Waves flatline. Lotion telemetry. Unauthorized entry. Sending the brain spike. Memory banks. Blank. Emergency shank. Closed circuit surgery. Power surgeon. Currently is AC to DC. Stacy.
Stacy, strategic, tactical, computer interface.
Is back online, sending data along her axon. Impact on her neck, cracking and shatter her nexus, mental flex. Locked on the cortex bomb, lexicon alarms. Internal burner turns on, mind action to melt the ions. She dies with her eyes open, mouth open, smoking. Her eyes closed, smoke pours out her nose, mouth full and shit explodes. Download the info, mission accomplished. Now it's back to the transport at a spaceport and ending my report.
Welcome to Toolbox Stuff. I'm your host, Tulium. I'm glad you're here. Got an interesting agenda. First up, the intro song, Dynamics Plus. Songs to remember. Second up on the agenda, we jumping back on that Pentel Arts Soldier. We're going to get him. Then, we're going to get back to our oil Indian. Her name is Diane. And she's so beautiful to me. She would probably be offended if she heard that I called her Indian. Like a Indian? What's that? Boom. Oil Indian. And we are back. Where is... Oh, what page was he on? I didn't write down his page. I'm feeling janky. I'm not together. I know she's $1.99. Let me write that down at least. Indian. Page. Is that $1.99? $1.09. Pentel Art Soldier. We don't know what page he's on. We'll figure it out though. So I think we're still on blue. We're still on blue. The color. Where was the soldiers? Oh, here we go. Nope. One that I had already. Where's this? See, I'm all flabbergasted. Here we go. We found him. And my no, you can't see it, but here we go. All right. All right. How about we draw in silence and we give ourselves 10 minutes? No. 10 minutes on the timer.
Okay, 10 minutes and counting.
I'm going to go ahead and redo the smart mirror because I accidentally shut it off. Boom, there we go. Let's see here. Can I pick the right thing? Boom. We got 10 minutes to draw up something. Stick blue. So look, I got 8. They come with 12. I'm missing 4. I can't think of what colors I'm missing. It's been kind of like boggling my mind. What colors am I missing? I don't know. Can't remember. Sign pans are pretty good. Yeah, so I think I'm going to stop posting online. People get mad at me because I have an opinion that's different from theirs. Which doesn't really make sense. Especially the gay folks. They're super sensitive. If you don't call me a he, she, I'm gonna make up something. You gotta call it me every time you. Okay, I'm going too far. But you understand. Somebody was already mad at that. Oh, I think that's that the super dark red, the maroon red, which would be really, really good in this drawing. I think that's one of the ones that's missing. They have two yellows. The other purple, probably a light purple. I don't remember seeing a light purple though. I should make sure that I'm supposed to be even drawing all this. Oh, I kind of can't really see it. This behind there. This is what I'm drawing here. This, so he has like a extra kind of like turtleneck thing around. That might just be a mask, but I'm thinking that it's like some sort of extra turtleneck that she can pull up to become a mask. Now I am just going to assume that it's going to connect with this piece right here, and that's what I'm going to draw mine as. They're going to connect like this. My time is running out already. See, the problem is what I have built here is not a fast drawing assignment. Like this, doing this requires thought. So instead of trying to fill this in, this part right here, instead of trying to fill this in, I'm gonna come over it with the red. This would have been great for the like that really dark red, but these will probably blend. I don't know how well these are gonna actually blend. I know that this is a faulty technique that I'm using to make these lines. Let that fade off into the side. But these lines are going to continue. I missed the Long Beach Jazz Festival. What month is it? It would have been a long time ago. This is October. Oh, the Taste of Soul. Taste of Soul. I never really liked the Taste of Soul though. All right, so I'm gonna tell you why. Right, not that it's not a good event, right? But like, all right, so when I was younger, right, when it first started, I ain't had no money. So going to the Taste of Soul, like that required money. You know? You ain't gonna want to go to a festival when you can't get no popcorn. We gonna do it again. Next time it ends, we switching. All right, so can't go down there and not get no popcorn and not get no snacks. It's Taste of Soul. You want to eat, right? But I couldn't afford none of the expensive food carts. So time passes. I end up working at the Sentinel. So I have to cover the Taste of Soul. So now I'm there all day. Butt crack early in the morning till the last pictures that we took is the people sweeping the floor of vagrants. Like the FOI form a chain. It's like one of the last things that they do. And they are all across the street and they just walk down Crenshaw holding arm in arm and they just flush everybody who's just kind of like still kicking it, like a bum might be trying to go to sleep over there. Nah, he gotta go. And they flush everybody out. I mean, I guess they could just go away and then come back in like half an hour after they go home, but they did their part of clearing out before they released it back to the city. I guess at least that's how I think about it. Yep. A little bit more right here. All right. Now, what do I want to do? That's kind of like a light color. Let's get a different color in there. Green. That's what we're missing. We're missing green. Do I have a green? No green? No green. Now I definitely have green of these. I got 120 different colors. Maybe we'll draw something with that next or tomorrow. All right. Boom. Shakalaka laka. This nice orange. I think that's what's gonna happen. not exact, but it's close enough. I guess this is going to be the stage where I fill in a lot of stuff. See me work the Pentel sign pen. The sign pen. Pens that you're supposed to make signs with. Straight from Japan. Straight from Japan. Now, I'm hesitant because I don't want to fill in this whole thing orange. But I'll have to. I'll have to stop acting like that. All that time you spent complaining, you could have been drawing. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, sorry about that in your ear. That's my little pencil bouncing off the speaker. I know that was loud. I know that was loud. Yep. That. All right, switch it up. strokes. Get it done quick. This pen doesn't like itself. Oh no. Alright, I'm gonna finish up this yellow. See, if I had a studio audience, I'd let you guys vote on what I was about to do. Since I don't get to make my own decisions, I think I'm gonna put the art first. Especially consider I think that this would be a very nice portfolio piece. I also think the oil painting is going to be a nice portfolio piece as well. But yeah, I got this one in front of me right now. You know what I forgot? The flare, the brightness that's on the tip of this band. I forgot to put it in. I meant to do it in orange. So in my book, drawings like this are very much impressionism, right? Like a line that kind of represents something. You know, your brain kind of like fills in the details so you think it's some kind of awesome shot, but it's really just a squiggly line. Yep. Where we at here? Got the art. Command. So here's what we'll do. Ooh, I don't even know if I could even have this color in there. I just gotta go real light. So I see I have to be light on this color because too many layers mess this paper up. The paper is not strong enough. That's why I'm glad I went light with that orange. That's sitting right there. Should have went light with this blue. Would have came out much better. Definitely would have been able to see that transition. But of course, this is a little bit different because not really that much overlap. So this I'm going backwards. I don't know if it makes a difference on the stroke. I'm pretty sure if we got technical, but it just seemed a little bit easier because it's thinner at the top. A little easier to get started. Yeah, I figured this would come a little better because it wasn't as thick. Gotta get down here too. Alright, we're gonna try 3 layers. We're gonna try 3 layers. I just wanted to do that. When should I add more colors to this outside? Wonder where my green at. feel like this is gonna be how I run out of ink. Like, why the purple don't work no more? Don't worry, I already have a mind to buy a new set of these, and especially now that I feel like I kind of like these. But kind of not really though. I kind of like them. I think I appreciate this piece. So that's kind of why I like them. Maybe I'll use it as a packing slip for my soldiers. For my soldier package that I'm about to send off. How long am I gonna color this purple stuff? See, if you would comment, then I would know maybe I should move on to something else. And since you want to keep all your thoughts a secret, how can I know, what you're preferring over the next? Closed mouths don't get fed. You never heard that? Because I said it wrong. That's why you never heard it. I said it wrong. What's my time looking like? 45 minutes in. He just started drawing and just don't want to stop. You're right. I don't want to stop it. I want to finish. Also, my theory on cheap markers are they got one good drawing in them, right? Like they got one good drawing in them, and then after that one good drawing, right, or the equivalent amount of ink, then something ain't gonna be working right. The tip not gonna be sturdy anymore. The ink might be runny. After that one good piece, one of the colors don't quite get inky no more. It's probably your favorite color that's going to stop being that inky. Blue. If it's a light blue, dark blue might last maybe light blue followed by red. Right? And if 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 light blue still working and red still working, check that yellow. Check that yellow. That yellows is gonna be not not going right. And if all of those are still working after that one good piece, like a piece like this, you're not dealing with cheap markers. You got to reassess your opinion. All markers that got like corny, unheard of logos aren't necessarily cheap. They're just unheard of. They could have an excellent manufacturing process. A lot of times, it'd be the same marker. You know, it'd be the same company that make make Copics marker, make this marker, except you just some other company put their name on it. Oh, Susan markers. You know, I never heard of Susan. Yeah, let's see. Now, if this purple is still good for 2 or 3 more, really, this purple should be. I should be able to do like at least 5 of these before it even starts, you know, getting testy. It's running full steam right now, though. Yep, here we go. All right. Looks like I'm feeling like we're almost to the finish line. Almost to the finish line. Don't forget about our rule for today. Color doesn't have to make sense. Yellow. Alright, I am almost done though. Watch out, because yellow is a super puller. It's going to pull all your colors and push them all around. Especially if you got more than one coat. Yellow's supposed to be the highlight. So the sign pen, I rather like it. I mean, I guess I could probably eventually just color in the whole face, but I'm gonna have to stop at some point. I like this old colorful soldier though. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That's a good addition. I almost want to buy a new set of these pens just because I'm missing some. I used to back in the day. I couldn't take it. Like I wouldn't even have been able to use those pens. Like back in the day, I would have put them in the drawer and went and got me a new set. Ordered it, went to the store, did something new. I got a whole drawer over there full of pens that are just like sets, like this set right here. This is something that I would have gotten rid of, right? Like this is the Pentel 36 colors. Oh my god. We missing 4, 5. Yo. I told you that I was going live right after I got off the phone with you. I've been live the whole time. This is my second video. Yep. But I made a 2-hour video and I ended it because it just got too long. So I started a new one. Finished up this face here. Now I'm gonna do Pocahontas here. I'm using the oil paint on the Procreate. So it's like a challenging situation. But you know, you're welcome to call in if you wanna give your opinion. Just like that. All right, let's get it. Oh, I'm feeling some kind of way. All right, so we're looking at the dark blue. kind of picked blue. Go here just to see if it would turn to purple. Just kind of like, are the color wheels really correct? All right, here's Dynamica. Yo,
What's good?
what's good? You're on live.
So what inspired this? Why you going native on us?
What do you mean?
The Pocahontas. What inspired that?
Oh, well, I had this book, and I was just going through it, and I saw her. Oh, let me pull her up. I think she's like page 109 in this book right here. So I was gonna draw, kind of like a Bass Reeves type dude. You know who Bass Reeves is? Like the Lone Ranger. But
the original inspiration, right?
Yes.
So that means you probably know about the term cowboy and where it came from.
They were boys that dealt with cows.
Yeah, isn't that something?
Yeah, they wrestled the cow down with the bare hands. The black ones did. The white guys used ropes.
Ain't that something?
Yep. Yeah, I did a whole story when the Black Rodeo.
Nah, what's that? Put me on to that.
Oh man! So if it ever if this coronavirus turn off, we can get back on. But it's basically a rodeo that tours just like a circus would. They go to New York every year. Are you there?
I'm here.
Yeah. So, what's it called? Bill Pickett rodeo. I'm surprised you've never seen it.
No.
Yeah, they have all the good stuff. Bull riding, the race, the barrel race. They got the clown in the middle of the arena. So it's pretty good. I like it.
All right.
So what you working on?
I'm out of gas now. I done spent the day getting these resources together. I did a bunch of shopping, trying to find a certain look, looking for things, testing out stuff for the class tomorrow. So I've been going over that. So, yeah, a whole lot. It's been a long day. I'm out of gas, so I'm about to knock out. But I said, let me go, let's see what's popping.
Yeah, well, we over here trying to get some art done. My goal is to finish piece of art every day.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Trying to get my production up like some folks' production. That only comes when you practice and you go.
Dope.
So the question right now is, what makes a good challenge?
You mean for a hero character?
I was saying just in general. Like, what's like a good challenge? Like, I'm like I did the Inktober challenge.
Oh, I see. Project wise,
Yeah.
I think you know me. I always have a completionist mentality. I believe you should make an actual thing that can get packaged together. Like whatever it's gonna be, it's got to be something that can be added into one exact volume or book and put together. And if you're not gonna sell it, share it in a cohesive format.
Right.
Make
Yep.
a book basically. And I think you should be. I'm not saying you do it like I said. I'm doing a lot of abstract stuff right now, but like I see sometimes some of the stuff looks like planets, some of the stuff looks like flowers. I got some stuff that looks like insects, so I'm just cataloging it as I keep working, and there'll be a very deliberate thing going on when I get enough together to make a project, where you'll sort of see that it's all very similar.
Right.
I think that's where I'm sort of headed to make something. So, there's that. So I just like having that project in mind, having something that I'm aiming towards, so that I know there's a finite beginning and end. And if I want to look back, I would like to be able to have something that I could just pick up and be like, oh yeah, that's when I was doing that. That's when I was into that. So I definitely like having finished projects of some kind. This is a phase. I mean, even if it's just 2020, like this, I just saw a show where they were just talking about 2020, how crazy this year has been, how fast it went.
Uh-huh.
And, weird factoid, like since, I don't even know what year, 1990 something, I used to have a yearly calendar, one of those giant big ones from Staples.
Uh-huh.
And I used to write on it every day, or at least weekly, what happened. And at the end of the year, I used to review it. Because a lot of things happen in a year you forget. You look like, oh,
right.
Yeah, that's the I had to go to the mechanic and my car was down for 3 days. Oh, that's the week that, my parents were in town. I forgot. That's right. That was the year they visited. And that was the week I took a vacation. That's where I went to whatever country. So, like, you sort of keep a yearly map when something bad happens. I blacken the day and be like, damn, that was the day, whatever. Because a lot of times, as I get older at least, I can't remember what happened what year.
Right.
And I can't remember the year of events. Like, we've had discussions where I'll be arguing with you about something, and that thing was like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Feels like it was just like a year or two ago, but it was 5. And like when someone asks, like, yo, you making music right now? I'm like, not for a little while. And I look and I check, it's been like 3 years since an album came out. And it feels like just yesterday I took like a little short break, but it's already been 3 years. So, you just don't know how time passes. And this year has been so tumultuous, I never even wrote a calendar this year. Like, I think my calendar stops updating in February. And I just had been writing what's been happening per month, what books came out, where did I go, what days did I take off, were there any vacations, who visited, what equipment did I get. I used to put little pictures of gear. When I would buy a new keyboard, I'd take a picture of it and glue it onto the calendar for the day that I bought it or it arrived. Like I said, like you could just look back and review your whole life and just look at everything he was into. You could see what he was working on. And like 2020 was so crazy with everything that happened. I'm wearing a face mask. It's crazy. It's like to not mark this year would be insane. To not really lock this year in and put it down like, yo, this was the year that the country done changed. This was the year that everything, people seen things going different. People woke up this year. It was crazy. One of the craziest years ever has got to be this 2020. Like, it's just, and it's obviously no pun, 2020 vision, but it's just so insane that 2020 was the year that everyone seemed to see clear. And it's just so insane. And it's like I said, so many blessings, ups and downs happened this year. You know, even you getting back to art. I said you flipped. Like, who's this version of you? You wasn't this dude before.
Yeah.
So, you know, you want it right now. So I said, like I don't know, is it the year of this an opportunity that people sat down and really reevaluated everything? People had time to just stop running around and just sit in one spot and think and make some changes, do the things they kept on saying they was going to do forever. They're now finally doing it.
Yeah, I think
So
that's a big part of it right there. It's just being able to do the things that, you know, you always wanted to do, but you just never really had time. Like when I was teaching, I didn't have time to do this. I'd be tired right now. Like even on a Friday night, like only thing that I could think of was just vegging out and like laying up and looking out the window.
And honestly, that's most Americans. Like, you work all day, you come home, you eat, and by the time it's almost time to go to bed, you watch one show for like 2 hours, and then it's time to go to bed, rinse and repeat. And on the weekend, you're doing stuff you ain't doing nowhere. You're doing laundry, you're doing your chores, cleaning up the crib. You got one night of going out. Usually Saturday night is the one night you try to go out and have a dinner or, you know, try to hook up, do something. And then by Sunday, you in church and relax and get ready for work on Monday. Like, everybody is just really, like, I mean, time moves so slowly on that schedule. But when you're not in that schedule, it's like you turn around, it's the weekend. You turn around, you're back. You turn around, it's the weekend.
Yep.
Why are you capturing a sadness to the character?
Well, that's what her face looked like.
No, you're capturing a sadness to it.
Maybe I'm
There's
sad.
sadness to her face. Why are you doing that?
I will put a smile on her face.
Yeah, I ain't asking you to change it. I'm just wondering why you're capturing sadness.
I you know, when I first started, I kind of asked that question too. It's like, why is she so sad? And I figured that that's not even the real person. Like whoever they're saying this is, it's not even the real person. She's actually someone else. But I don't know, you know. I feel like this picture is kind of sad. She's just kind of looking, but she is. I think mine is a little bit sadder than she looking in that drawing over there in that photo.
A little, I would think so.
Yep. Hopefully this yellow will work good with this purple. That happens. So you know when you start using your Procreate, sometimes if you have your Apple Pencil, it's very pressure sensitive, like and tremor sensitive. So you know you might be tapping it, you know, in ways that you don't even know, and you be changing it up. I'm not sure if this purple is dark enough from what I want. Make it real dark purple. Yeah, so the pressure controls like the amount of paint. So if I want like a real light brush that doesn't have a lot of paint on it, I could go light. If I press down, it's like I could like glop paint, and it will like overpower whatever paint is already there. You know, just like if I would put a bunch of oil paint down like on top. The only thing that it doesn't really do is like if you really did that like with oil paint, you could like mix and it would create like a new color. it doesn't really do that. At least not that I've noticed. You know. So did you ever find the assets that you were looking for?
Yeah. Well, it's weird because I was shopping at midnight, so I had in my mind some outdoor characters. Like, I know, like, when you start putting people in like dresses and heels and stuff, it really means like the indoor building. When you got like the long coats and the trenches, you get that cyber look, and it looks like they just outdoor. So I was just sort of dividing up the library, and I found a set that was $28 for 8 people. And out of the 8, I always like 6, and like 1 is kind of weak, and then like 1 is iffy. So I had bookmarked five different products. That's what we were talking about this afternoon. So I was gonna buy it at the 28 a pop. So I had them all ready to go, and I kept on shopping.
So that's like $300, or it was just $28.
Nah, it was like $100 and something. Because it's like 28 each. So 28. I'm horrible at math, but it's like 120, 130 for the 5 of them. So I ended up shopping all night, procrastinating, just trying to see if there was a better kit out there. And I ended up stumbling across some better looking figures, but it's just unfortunately all chicks. Like, it's like chicks in ill fashion outfits, ill coats, like they look futuristic. So I was like, that's a better set. But unfortunately it turned midnight. So right at midnight it went from $28 to $40 a pop. So I was like, you know what? There goes me getting all that first set of figures we was talking about. So once that happened, I was like, the only thing now I'm short is of men. Like, now I got a lot of ill female chicks looking like cyberish. But the only thing I'm missing now is dudes. So now I got to figure out, they do have a library of dudes where they're kind of dressed normal. So, and then like the dudes like in ill gear is like, I think it's $10 a pop. So it's like, yeah, I don't know if I'm really trying to do that on a real level. But like their package of 100 dudes is alright. It's just that they look like they're dressed like with normal clothes, like normal, regular, everyday clothes, and it's like that's not really popping. So unfortunately, that's the dilemma. So I picked up a bunch of the other female characters. They look kind of sick. Like I said, they got like futuristic European fashion. I'm kind of feeling them. Now it's just like, I can't do a street scene and have nothing but chicks populating the street. And I got to figure out how to really get a lot of male characters locked in. And that be like the next thing we got to figure out. Male characters that can get locked in.
You should be able to do it.
So, yeah, it's like, they got some. I mean, I didn't spend as much as I thought. I kind of held back in some areas and deleted some stuff that I was going to get. So, we're not bad as far as just breaking the bank. But, it's still one of them things like, we're going to keep going. So, I definitely feel like we do need some background male characters. We probably need to start putting, I don't know if I want to have kids out late, but, you're getting there.
Yep. I'm sure your secret project will be awesome.
I expect so. I mean, I was talking to the wife today about, because she's nervous. Like, you sure? Like, you gonna go in? And it's like, yeah, I'm gonna go in that crazy. It's gonna be a real commitment. It's gonna be a real thing that I'm gonna try to pull off.
It's not gonna be that long though. How long do you think it's gonna take you to complete it?
I think probably 4 months.
Oh, that's a long
3
time.
or 4 months.
That's a long time to be off your projects, your regular ones.
I know, but I've got 7 months of 4/6 coming out.
Oh, okay. All right.
I've got 7. The Kojin story is starting, so that's 7 months of comics. So really, I've got about 5 months before it's time to start cranking out 4/6 books, and at the end of a season, I could always go on a hiatus and take a break for a couple of months before I start the next season. I mean, that they got a lot of books right now, and again, they're still in discovery mode, so it's not like if everyone has already read every book, and it's like it's still discovery. So, I'm still in discovery, so I'm kind of comfortable with that for now, at least. But man, what else? Yeah, like I wish I had infinite funds like everybody else. You wish you didn't have to even pause and think. You could just black out and grab stuff that you want. Like, yo, I'm black out and get this, see that.
Yep.
But, no matter what you got, there's a limit. And you got to be sensible. Got to be sensible sometimes.
So another thing that a rule for my art for right now, color doesn't have to make sense. I don't know if you figured that out already.
One more time.
Color does not have to make sense.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, you're going by what you feel, I would assume.
Yeah.
What are you feeling in that moment?
Yep, that's how I feel. I think it's coming out pretty good though.
Yeah.
She's stuck with that sad face. I might have to figure something out now. So I'm waiting to see when you gonna hop on the Cintiq.
Yeah, I keep saying I'm gonna do it. Get it back. Get my skills back.
I don't think you're tripping on that too much.
No. Got me thinking about those men now.
You about to go make a purchase?
Yeah, I think I'm going to. Like what's the point of buying? Like, I think I bought 24 women. It's my street scene, and I got no dudes. And it's like, but the dudes were solos. I wonder, were they 7 or were the dudes 10? I think if they're 7, I'll get a bunch of them. If they 10, I might just get 2. Because they had some dudes that had Hill bombers on, like the old school, but cyberpunk type bomb. But that would look hot. That's a crowd. That's a dude in the crowd. That look crazy. So it's like, alright, you gonna rock that? A couple of those dudes looking sick in the background. I think that could be something. But I don't think group. Like I said, they got a kit of 99 men, but it's not 99 men. It's 20 men, but it's $100. And I think when I did the math, it might be. It's not. I forgot the number, but it didn't add up to be as favorable as buying the purchases of women. So I never bought any of the dude packages.
Oh, okay.
Here it is, 12 realistic men. How much is this? Oh, it's on sale. It came down a little. It came down 11%. That might not even be the sale. That might be my whatever. Yeah, but the dudes are dressed in regular clothes. There's only 2 guys that are wearing trenches. So I was like, I'm not gonna buy just to have mad
Well,
regular.
you stuck on this trench coat thing. Is that something that can't be changed?
Yeah, once they're rocking that, they rocking that.
No, I
See
mean
now,
like in your story, it seems like the trench coats are like part of that story.
now this is crazy. The other kit is now back on sale. It's now back to $28. That's insane now. All that kit that I passed up is now back on sale, from $40 down to $28 now.
They must have saw that you was like ready to purchase, and then the price changed and you bounced. You emptied your shopping cart and bounced. It was like, wait a minute, sir. Wait a minute.
I wasn't playing with that. They right about that. So what we got? So like, yeah, this is like 1, 2, 3, 4 dudes, 5 dudes, 6 dudes. It's like, yeah, it's like 6 characters that could be like at night out in the city. So this is good. And it's like, yeah, this is, we're probably gonna just get 2 of these. That will solve my no male figures problem. All for just a convincing crowd shot. Very important we get a convincing crowd shot.
One single crowd shot.
Yep. See, we got 3. We got this is also on sale for $50. We have, where is it? 3D scanned male character. See, and he's got like sweat tops, like a futuristic little type sweat top. He's got a trench coat. The only problem is the same guy. But I think if I put him in a crowd, you won't really notice it's the same dude. What if I put a hat on him? If I put a hat on, this guy might be it. Let me see. Poly texture map. JPEG texture map. Make sure it's UV wrapped. He's got material textures. It's in the right format. FBX. So this would be a good guy. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many different versions? 12. This would be a good thing to get. Like this guy, and he's got like a trench coat look, the jacket look. Like this guy would fit in like a futuristic Tokyo setting. Even though his clothes are rather like, modern, I think that fits. I think he makes the cut, even though it's one guy. I think he counts. Let's peek the card. Yep, I think this guy's gonna count. And I think 2 of those other sets, and I've got enough men now to balance out the women. Like this set ain't it. Let's see what this set is. This is like 1, 2, 3, 4 dudes. Alright, that's an if. That's an iffy. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dudes, but they're like a lot of them wearing sneakers. This is 1 dude, 2 dude, 3 dude. This is kind of close. I like the chicks with the flare pants. She's a possible. This is no. This is all t-shirt dude. So this one is a no. Let's see what this one is. This one is trench coat, good. Checking his pocket, lifting up his jacket, carrying groceries. No, that's a no. What we got here? We got a young girl in a dress. See, I think that's a no. A chick in a dress. This is tough. This is 1, 2, 3, 5 dudes I like. This is 1, 2, 3, 6 dudes I like. So this is definitely, I think, is going in. This is 6 dudes. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this is tough. Camera dude. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's actually a chick. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 4 dudes. This is 1, 2. Oh boy, this is hard to pick.
What?
Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4 men that I like. 1, 2, 3, 4 with the hoodie. This is.
This is
2,
Jeopardy.
5. 6, 1, 2, 3. So you gotta go. So it's gonna be these 2. One's photographer too.
Standing there with a camera.
Yeah. Yeah. I was at a camera. So I think it's. Alright, so these are both the same. So we're down to 2. I think this is going to be the 2. 1, 2, 3. Make sure we're not dressed anything alike. Yeah, I think it's going to be these 2. And that's going to get us what we need. We're going to have solved in one night. We will solve the man problem. See, now, that's what sucks about this, is that now the prices are jumping again.
But I thought you bought it already. Are they jumping lower?
No. I think there's something going on with the price.
Like they might be there, messing with it.
No, they got like this. It's hard to explain because it's just weird. Like the price is like different for the items themselves, but then my cart total is lower. And it says I used $11, so the price is only $129 plus my credits is 11. So the final price is $118. So it's really that good question. Should I go with the, like this one guy costs more, this one character, but I gotta say, graphically, he's got the most appropriate clothing, and I would have to just flip him from the neck up to make him look more side, but it's technically the same guy. But if he's going to be in the crowd, are you even going to notice that? If I put a baseball cap on his head, he's a different guy. Give him a haircut, he's a different guy. Put some hair on him, he's a different guy. And keep flipping this one guy multiple times. He's got to go far in the background because it's the same figure dressed differently. And it's like, is that really a smart move to do that, or just keep going with the assorted? Because you can get 16 more assorted people versus this one guy, although I like his clothing. These decisions. This is what I spend like hours doing, trying to just figure out what the best thing to do is, what's going to keep me from, being upset, feeling like, you don't want to be, right now I'm in just a relaxed zone, so you don't mind, but you don't want to be in a real bookmaking zone.
And not be able to make books.
Yeah. And you're sitting there, You know. I don't know if that guy is the answer. Like I said, like I said, every time I look at the assortment, there are just so many chicks that are like just, way better looking characters, but you know, should we just add the different looking dudes, or will I flip out?
It's okay if some of the people in your comic are ugly. That makes for good plot.
There you go. Andrew, I really want to tweak this guy, or should I just dump him out the cart? I don't know. You know?
Yep.
And it's like solo guys that are better. I mean, one guy is 5, he's 50, or 5 guys by themselves. How much is each individual dude?
Well, I'm about to shut it down.
That's dope.
My Pocahontas, I still have to fix up some more colors in her face. I don't know. I'm going to have to add some lighter colors because that's looks like she got a mask on, like your auntie's mask that she's trying to get prettier.
Yeah. The blue is heavy.
That blue is heavy with the red contrasty. We'll see.
I mean, yeah.
All right. Thank you for calling in to the show. Thanks for the music. We've featured what song did we feature today? Hold on a second, I have it written down. We featured Songs to Remember.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, we went back. Stardust Memories.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I seen her watching films of Malcolm X. Oh yeah.
Yep, we played it. And we played a song before that. In the video before that, I forget which one though. We did Marketer Griffin. So I played some of that while I drew the YouTube vid. Told him to go buy the comic. All right. Well, these videos will be up on YouTube probably by tomorrow morning.
All right. That's what's up.
All right. I'll holler at you later.
All right. Later.
All right. Peace. Oh, hey, before you go. Oh, damn. I was trying to... Somebody's calling back? Oh, yeah. He must have heard me. You heard me.
No. What was the question?
Oh, hey. Pick a song so we could go out to.
You got my Rocket Science album there queued up?
Yep.
Or you got one of the old ones? Which album you got queued up?
I got everything.
Dominator Brainstorm.
Oh, you like that one?
Yep, Dominator.
Is that that's on Rocket Science? That's towards the end, though, right? Here it is. I got it. Uh-oh. Sound issues. Here we go. Peace.